What's up guys, it's Irelia coming back with another one of these commentary style videos that I promised I was going to make more of. This is going to be like, my main thing I'm going to try to do for a while. In addition to some Warwick stuff, which by the way, I do want to mention that, I'm probably going to spend a lot more time, more focus grinding on my main account with Warwick. I was trying to do a variety of champions. I was thinking about maybe going for scouting grounds, but honestly, I'm going to do that next year. I'd rather just, just relax and just play some Warwick and hang out, especially with all these item changes coming up. Warwick's pretty fun. So anyways, enough of that. I'm playing on my D5 account. This is going to be the first of my my series of off meta, and I'm playing Irelia jungle. For those of you who don't know me, like, I love Irelia jungle. I talk this up all the time, so this is no surprise that I'm playing this. But yeah, so this is an 8.10, but nothing really changed in 8.11, so it's about the same. And yeah, I kind of just did a weird path. If you didn't watch my my Warwick pathing video, this is essentially one of the paths that I did. Against Kane, I like to start red and then I just invade his blue side jungle because he's going to be doing his red raptors and then he's going to go over to Scuttle. So this just allows me to get one step ahead of that guy. But yeah, I think he actually counter jungled me afterwards a little bit, but that's no big deal. Like, I got all of my farm that I needed. As long as I get hit level 3 on Irelia, I'm pretty much good. And of course, I'm going to be aiming to get my Tiamat, because on Irelia jungle, you need Tiamat to be a good jungler. Until then, you're pretty mediocre, unless you get like a free gank. So speaking of free ganks, I'm coming up on this Sandra, who is just like way overextended, and I don't know what she's doing. But like I said, this is D5, so it's it's a little weird. There's a lot of mistakes, but she flashed a really weird time here, so I didn't manage to flash in, pick up first blood. Thank God it went to me, by the way, because this means I get Tiamat right off the back here. Wait, how do I get Tiamat? I taxed a lot of minions here. I taxed her though to get my Tiamat, so it was no big deal. I don't think I even told Zoe, but I don't think she really cared. I come back to my Tiamat, I clear out my raptors, and I loop around. The Sandra does the exact same goddamn thing, and she has no flash this time too, so this is an even freer kill. Unfortunately, Zoe got the kill. I'd rather have the kill, but like, honestly, it's no big deal. Our top lane just got solo killed, which is kind of problematic, but this actually ends up leading for me because I'm gonna path up top here just because since top lane's dead, I want to, in Scuttle spawning, I'm going to take the Scuttle Crab, and I want to take all this farm up top lane. Because if I don't take this farm, no one gets it, and like, honestly, like, a minion wave is worth so much more than a jungle camp. And I think I pick up 2 minion waves here, while Shin is trying to walk back to lane, because he has no TP, and Renekton can crash the waves, so I can't like freeze it or anything. And even though like this is really bad for Shin, like Shin's in bad shape, but look at this, it's 550 in the game and I'm literally 1 CS from level 6, and I am 101 in Irelia. I'm pretty massive. Remember, Irelia is basically a hyper carry, so this is actually absurd for me. Like, Irelia is just really broken when she's ahead. So if I can if I can leverage myself ahead a little bit more, then this game should be free. And I recall, I get my few items, and I come down bot, and what the fuck is happening here? I don't know. Like, this is actually this was like a dream come true, because they just completely just disregarded the chance of me coming. And so my goal here is to, like, a lot of people I think would try to like greed here for all the kills, but my goal here is just to make sure no one survives. And I still end up with 2 kills, so that's pretty good for me. I'm 3-0-1 in Irelia, and that's nuts. I approached in a way that I cut them off. So yeah, the reason it was just free is just, I was just able to cut them off. I had my ult up and everything. It was just pretty free. And because they are all dead, because our mid laner also just got a solo kill, so they have no one that's going to be able to contest me at this blue buff, even if they have vision. So I go ahead and I take this blue buff before I want to recall. I want to pick up some items. I could also continue jungling here, but I just want to pick up some items and everything. There's actually there's a ward, so they did have vision here, but I'm just gonna clear this out, and I'm gonna recall, and clear out some some of my camps before I go ahead and because I want to get my warrior. Zoe gets another soul kit. This Syndra's actually feeding her ass off, but this Kane comes in to try to make a play, but I managed to be there. That's actually really unfortunate for that Kane. It's pretty tilting. His mid laner just got solo killed, and then when he goes to try to pick up the mid farm, I'm there at the worst time. So we managed to pick up a free kill. As you can see here, bot lane is really low, but I'm gonna go ahead and just focus on this first turret gold because that's just guaranteed. I could go bot, but like if I start rotating bot, what's gonna happen is they're just gonna back off, and they might have some. So yeah, just whatever. I recall, I get my warrior and oh yeah, I got warrior and a Sheen here. This is like nuts. My burst damage is insane. We go for the scuttle crab, which the reason I put this clip in here is just to kind of show like. First of all, I wanted to just show I'm getting more farm and stuff, so just to show how much stronger I'm getting. But also, Zoe overextended for that scuttle crab. Scuttle crab isn't like a lot of people I think people are starting to realize that scuttle crab just isn't that big of a deal. It's important. It's really nice to have, but it's not that big of a deal. Also, I get a nice kill in this Kane. This Kane's just completely out of the picture. After taking that, you saw there, by the way, I dashed to the small minion, so I got a reset, and then I dashed to Kane again. So I got the double dash in order to close the gap there. I actually overextend here, I think, a little bit. Actually, I don't know if I really overextend here. Since Renekton's, because you see, Renekton's been beating the shit out of my top laner. And he was just top lane. Like, my top laner, I think, solo died 3 times, which sucks, but it's Shin at the end of the day. So it's actually not really a big deal, because Shin's still going to have the utility. The fact he loses the split push is kind of concerning, but I'll be able to do something about it. Also, this Soraka conveniently walks up, and yeah, you see how much damage I do. This is why I love Irelia. I flash over here, because Renekton's on me, so I have to try to turn Ezreal, and I 2-shot him, which is balanced. If you say that's not balanced, well shit, you're right, man. But yeah, that just kind of, I just at this point the game's basically over, but I just kind of want to show like the point of this video is just to kind of show off why I love Irelia jungle so much. If you get if you get something that sets you off early on, or if you manage to get a few items, you can just completely take over the game, and that's what I'm doing right now. I do die like a few more times. I get really greedy, and I'll talk about that. And I want to, it's like, even though I die, it's like that's still something you guys can learn from if you're watching, for informative reasons. And it's stuff that I want to talk about just for me, because I have a tendency to constantly greed a lot, and yeah, I just need to not do that. So I go ahead and I take this Rift Herald. After I come back here, our bot lane is getting top tower, so that's really free. I pretty much ruthlessly go into this. Actually, I actually can't remember where Kane was recently, so I'm not sure if that was greedy or not. But this here right here is greedy because I have no wards and I'm not going into the bush. I'm just taking it right in front of his face. Kane shows up, and yeah, honestly, I can beat Kane. Kane's like really weak here, but okay, I whiffed that ult. No one saw that. No one saw that ult. That's pretty pathetic. But I managed to get away with it. But remember, this Renekton's pretty big, so I gotta be careful about this guy. I'm kind of got collapsed on here, and I'm waiting for this Kane to come in so I can kill him. He's not stupid enough to do that. I get Shin ulted, and somehow we managed to get the kill. That was actually, I actually have no idea like where that damage came from, but for some reason we managed to get a kill when I was on 5% health. So I recall, I get my Triforce, and my Triforce is obviously Aurelia's like biggest power spike. So I'm actually feeling like way too, I need to take this game. This is on my Smurf, by the way, so I'm definitely not, trying as hard. At least I'm not taking it as slow as I would on my main. I'm trying to make plays here and make highlight reels because I'm a big playmaker type player. So we take Dragon, and I try to rotate bot here. I have Rift Shield, remember? And oh yeah, right here, this right here is where I kind of overextend. I got this pink ward. I want to drop Rift Shield right here so we can get this bot tower. And I try to go around the side here for a flank. You'll see me just shortly, but this was really bad the way I played this out. I just like I don't know what I did there, but I just overextended basically, and I pinched myself in. I probably could have like kept walking forward. Oh wait, I'm gonna stop talking here. I'm making a play. check this out. This is just kind of showing off what I can do. Yeah. Look at this. Like, look at this. Like, actually look at this. What is this? I traded 1-for-1 there, but that's a that was a 2v5. Which, by the way, the reason I went for that play is because I didn't think there was gonna be 5 bot. I thought that I saw Soraka in their jungle, and I was like, Soraka and their ADC. I think it was Ezreal, right? And I was like, they're free. They're not free, by the way. But yeah, my deaths are really greedy right now. There's no need, like, even though these players, you know, are showing off that, you know, how powerful I am, but there's no reason. Imagine if we were 5v5, how much I'd wipe the floor here. And this last play, this is gonna be the last play I think of the game, but I probably shouldn't do spoilers like that. But you know, like, this is absurd. Also, that Q is bullshit. Why didn't I go through the wall? I want to point that out. But I get caught again in a 1v5 situation, and I am just melting them. My team comes in, we clean the floor, completely wipe them out. Like, this is that feels bad for me. That enemy team, like, when you see that happen, they instantly surrender after this. But there's a good reason. But anyways, I've been rambling way too much in this video. Let me know if you like the ramble style or something. I might as well try that out. But that's just Irelia jungle. I love it. You can see the snowball potential, and she's good fun. So go out and try it if you have good mechanics. So peace out. Have a good one.